Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce and aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Oh, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To throw, it's Lagway. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Hitting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, it's a huge plus.
And they've got the returner corralled. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And the Gamecocks have first and 10 here.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to run it. It's Daniels. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The Gators line up with a first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Daniels. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Florida 14, South Carolina 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the handoff again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. To throw, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket now. No throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play. The Gamecocks will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught near the sideline. It's Wilson.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
21, South Carolina, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. Physical running, fights off the defender. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Gamecocks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. To throw, it's Sellers. He's moving out of the pocket. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's got it already past the first down marker. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That makes the score Florida 35, South Carolina.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Looking for space, it's Howell. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the back now goes in motion to the air. It's Sellers. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackle made after the completion. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it for a big gain. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on 1st down. Doesn't fool the defense. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Looks left and finds his target there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? He's got a man down the middle. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32. The Gators line up on first and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got it. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First down. They're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
42, South Carolina. 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to pass. It's Turner. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. This time it's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He breaks free. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws a bullet to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. Intentional ground. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Second down.
From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Extending the play now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, South Carolina. Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball there. His guy can make a play on it, and he's got two on the board.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Escapes the sack. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Automatic on the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Florida 49, South Carolina 24.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them during the last couple minutes. Down big. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can...
Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Gamecocks come to the line with 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now to try here for the extra point. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. Yeah, good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. The tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He eludes the rush. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Well, the coaches kind of expected it. Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Gators offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
It's a 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. To the air, it's Lagway. Quarterback looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And this one is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. But Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Gonna run it. It's Daniels. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Gators are in the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Grab behind the line. It's White. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And it's complete downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Defense is coming after him. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Hot over the middle. It's Alexander. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner will be brought down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. They're going to run it here. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hawkins. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gets loose. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags the quick throw. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Receiver makes the grab, finding space at the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Gators are in the red zone, looking to throw it from the red zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold open.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls it in for a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. He shreds the tackle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Drop back here on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Alexander. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Important 3rd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for the wide out. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back.
And looking for a big play here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Trying to find some room. It's Daniels. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. We come to the line for a second down and very short now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And the Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, and the junior quarterback showing him off the cannon. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Georgia, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running back with the football. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets him fly to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. A quick juke. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That's an important first down on that running play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Here comes a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play. The linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Using his legs. It's Robinson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's moving out of the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Long enough and good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Lagway. He fires it. Catch is made down the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gators. And the beatdown continues. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Florida, 35. Georgia.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Florida.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida, 42. Georgia.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to...
Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. Physical run, breaking tackles. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
You can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And this time it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sucks up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pressure is touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Here's another interception. We're losing track. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. To throw, it's Lagway. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Tackle made after a big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Makes a quick catch, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Well, let's be
Welcome to the swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. Florida's return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
Yeah, it's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Daniels. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Now they'll try the right side. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Gator! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Coming out with it, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Arkansas's offense will go to work for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, it's so much fun. They get off the rock, and they get in the backfield and get to it.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Looking to throw, it's Singleton. He's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab over the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. Running through contact. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. From the gun. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Fires into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Keeps the play going. Dances away to buy time. The throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Gators are on the move. Back to throw. It's Flagway. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Oh, look out! Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
No monkey business. 1st down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
Bringing it back. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The inside handoff. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to it. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Caught close to the marker. It's Hawkins. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Pulls it in. It's Abrams. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Back to the air one more time. Keeps looking downfield. Unleashes one. Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Buying some time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He caught it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gator! Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. From the gun, the running back has it. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Got his man on the outside. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Abrams. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it in. And he cruises his way with the house. Touchdown, Florida! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you've got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Coming after him. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening.
And he's running in the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. He wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Daniels. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Gators have their offense in high gear. They're going to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Firing toward the end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gators! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They'll go to the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Returner is tackled down at the 36. And your Florida Gators will take over.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's going to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Line getting set on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Finds his man enough for the 1st. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes with return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets a block. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Trying to get behind the defense. And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
It's caught downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. First down here for the offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Got a man. It's Washington. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Trying to get to him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got his man.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown Gators! And the pummeling has started. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
This time it's complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air, it's Singleton. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. On the move at the 30. He's off to the races. Inside the 30. The 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Gators sending the offense back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. Into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Daniels.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Gator! And the beatdown has ensued. They stretched this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches that...
He's loose down the left side. He's at the 20. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling, you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Personal foul.
They add the extra point to finish the drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's flag wave. He makes the connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Gets it out fast.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're bringing heat. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. To the air, it's Singleton. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what I...